And the watermelon and the bottom, the coconut.
Yeah. Are we on a road trip?
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Why do you touch the lens like that? So you were gonna do my podcast interview today?
No, I got
Or is Papa gonna show us how to do? Papa's gonna show us how a water system works.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you how
An Industry 1.0 water system.
Right. Industry 1.0.
All right, guys, we are here at Wampum Hill, which is kind of outside.
Let me go.
Joey, what are these right here?
And the one those.
Those have water in them. That's where the water is.
I want to see it.
You want to see it?
Uh-huh.
So
Water tap.
there's two water towers. Each one of them is 8 feet high. Each one holds 5,000 gallons. And they pump the water from down the hill. There's a couple wells. They dig a hole all the way down, hundreds of feet down, and they pump water under the earth. In the water table, they pump it up. They pump it all the way up this hill right into these water tanks. When it gets full, see that level? It's at 7 feet right now. So when it gets full, the wells shut off. And that's how it fills up the water. And then the water drains and it goes into all the pipes for everyone's house. And that's how they get water pressure. And you know, your papa, he started out in the water field. He started out in the water industry doing automation for water. That's how your daddy got into it. You see this right here, tank alert? This will let you know if the tank gets too low. It'll send out a signal saying, hey, we're running low on water. That's a problem.
That's a problem to make the drink. You got.
Yeah, because you need water to drink. You need water to feed the plants. So that's why water is so important. And that's why we're doing this road trip, because industry...
And the watermelon and the bottom, the coconut.
Yeah. We're at the first stop on the road trip, and this is a place called Greeley Hill, California. It's about an hour outside of Yosemite. It's really nostalgic coming here. My parents had a cabin up here. My grandparents had a place up here. And so we're visiting my dad up here. It's the first stop on the road trip, a bit of a personal stop, but I'm standing in front of these water towers here, and it's just interesting that this community here of 36 cabin homes has its own water supply with 3 different wells, 2 reservoirs, 5,000 gallons each, as well as an overflow reservoir. I think that one's 10,000. So even like a remote city or a remote little village like this has its own water supply system. This one is automated. I'd probably call it about Industry 3.0. It's actually not really using PLC. It's using this little smart pump. It's called a pump saver, actually. Some of you guys may have seen it, but basically what it does is there's a float switch at the top of this tank. When it hits, it sends a signal to shut the pumps off, and vice versa. When it goes low, it turns them on. There's also a low water reservoir. As far as water quality testing, I think here they do like quarterly samples and make sure that it's within spec, but the water here just tastes beautiful. I mean, it's just coming straight from the ground, no treatment needed whatsoever. They just test to make sure that nitrates are good. But it's not like water at a city where they're adding chlorine, they're doing a lot of treatment. This water is just coming straight from the water table. It's just really cool to see, this one's not highly automated, it's not Industry 4.0. Industry 4.0 is making more opportunities for smaller systems like this, have a lower barrier to entry. Things like wireless sensors, wireless technology, mobile technology. It's really driving a lot of value for not only big cities, but small cities and small municipalities, this one being an extreme example, but it's industry nonetheless. So anyways, guys, we're gonna be going on the way to San Francisco here. So first stop on the road trip is done. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Lori, for having us. Thank you guys for watching, and let's hit the road.